Yo, what up? What up? What up? What up, people? What's good? What's good in the hood? How's everybody doing? You guys doing okay? You guys doing okay? Yo, 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 indeed. Yo, yo, indeed. I usually give it a minute, but I don't really want to give it a minute, okay? I just want to dive straight into this, okay? I just want to dive straight into this. So you guys want to just dive straight? Wemby? Yeah, Wemby indeed. Let's just do it.
This video is brought to you by BetUS Sportsbook and Casino.
Man, oh man. I got quite a few things to go over, to be honest with you guys, okay? I have some pretty good stuff to go over. I'm trying to think where should we even start? Should I let some other people come in first? Or should we just like say screw those guys and just do it? What's up, clan? What's up, cuz? That's funny because your name is what. So I would really say, what's up, cuz? Yo, it took you so long to get on, man. 7 o'clock sharp. You think? When am I ever on time? Are you new here, Santos? Haven't looked at the schedule, been waiting on you, bro. That is so sweet. That is so sweet. Yeah, we gotta take a look at it. You know, it's funny that you say that because you're like, hey, I've been waiting on you to look at it. I've actually been waiting on you guys to look at it. I haven't looked at it. Let's see. Let's see if I can find a better graphic of it. Let's see. Maybe we should go straight to ESPN instead of Google. Oh, cool. Yeah. ESPN. Let's just go on ESPN. Hi from France. Hello. We'll let a few more people come in. We'll give them some time. We'll give them some time. I guess we can go over something that people might not care as much about, right? Yeah, I guess we'll start with something people don't care as much about, and then we can get into the scheduling stuff when more people come in. I think that's fair. I think that's a good way of doing it. I'm trying not to be on here forever. Thanks for subscribing to Spurs Invasion. Yeah, guys, make sure you subscribe to that. He said, yeah, I'm new, but I definitely tune into your videos. And by the way, I think I accidentally, oh, gosh, did I mess up the chat? What did I click on? Oh, no, that's fine. I think I messed up the chat. Nothing you guys have to. What's this timestamp thing? What's that mean? Wait. Timestamps. I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, I messed up the chat because I usually have it on low latency, but I think I have it on normal latency right now. So when you guys are responding, I'm not going to see it as quickly as I would like to see it. What games are you going to this season? We'll get there in a minute. All right, we're waiting for people to come in. So let's just start with the first order of business. All right, we'll start with this. This is interesting. Okay? This is actually very interesting, and I wanted to show you guys this. 2K, all right? We hate 2K around here, all right? Lord knows I hate 2K. I cannot stand NBA 2K. Big shout out to 210 Baller, though, for tagging me in this. I was not aware that our boy Victor Wembanyama is now a 91 overall in 2K. Some people have speculated that he will be in the 90s come next season. I thought he would be. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. I did think that he would be. But yeah, it's just nice nonetheless to not only know that we love him, right? And how we view him as a phenomenal player, but other people as well are viewing him as a phenomenal player. Don't really understand a lot of stuff when it comes to 2K. Or I actually hate it. I might not play the new 2K, I'll be honest, but nonetheless, this is good. 91. Yeah, very impressive. So if we want to have a comparison here, I thought it'd be cool just to look at some of the other players that got pretty high ratings. So let's see. Maybe we can do top 100 current players if they have all of them. Let's see. I don't know if they have all of them ready yet. All right, so let's see what category we're in, okay? So obviously Jokic, no one will argue with this, right? That he's a 98. Joel Embiid 98, I'll argue with that. All right, I'm a bona fide hater on that front. Luka Doncic 97, I'll probably give Luka 98. SGA 97, no, we're not gonna fight with that one. Giannis, KD, LeBron, Tatum. Let's see what category we're in. Jalen Brunson 94, that's really high. Kyrie Irving 94, I feel like that's pretty high. Jaylen Brown at 93, I suppose. Did Ja Morant go down? Okay, I don't know what's going on. I think Ja might have went down, but he's barely played. So let's see. Kawhi, he's barely played. All right, so it looks like they're putting him in the same category as Tyrese Halliburton. Wait, they have him 89 here. All right, no, wait a minute. Is this right? Below is the list of top 100 NBA players for 2K ratings on 2K25. Is this right? Because they have him at 89. Did they guess on this one? I don't know. But we can't expect that he's going to be in this range, right? I mean, we can expect that. So he's probably in the range of Tyrese Halliburton, which is fine. I would give Wemby a 93 or 94. So you will put him in the category of Jalen Brunson. Yeah, actually, I agree with you. I feel like a lot of times with these 2K ratings, defense doesn't play an account. I think they just give an arbitrary rating and then everything else is just what it is, you know? I don't think that they actually adjust all the stats and it equals that 98, 97. And you know what? Actually, I think that. I actually know that for a fact. Because if you play 2K, what you do is you go in there and if you try to create a player with the exact same stats as someone that might be a 96 and 97 or whatever, it doesn't add up. It just doesn't add up. So I think that they give an arbitrary number and then they fit in all the other stats. So if that's the case, because they don't account for defense nowhere near enough, I think I probably would agree with you that he should be 93, 94. Yeah. Nice bandana. Thanks, man. I'm gonna start wearing more bandanas. I got a few bandanas now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I got like 7. But yeah, nonetheless, this is good stuff. Good stuff. And it just shows, if anything, that Wemby's getting love around the league, not just from us. Embiid like a 93. Okay, all right, hold on. I need these updated lists that you guys are talking about. Let's see if I'll be able to find one. This is literally 2kratings.com, so I don't know why it's doing me like this. Let's see. All right. We're going to go to 2K's actual page and see what they've done. All right, so this is just dunk ratings. 99 overall. Sheesh. Let's see here. The graphics are terrible, by the way. They really posted this and thought this looked good? God, dude, they are so lazy. They need a competitor. These graphics are terrible. This is terrible. Looks like, I don't even know, man. Look at the hair. Look how stringy it is. Oh, that's terrible. They actually posted this and thought it looked good. Hey, 2K23? Like, I mean, not 2K23, 2K13? The heck? All right, let's see. All right, so I'm not seeing any ratings. Yeah, I'm not seeing any rate. Is that Stephon Castle? Did I see Stephon Castle? I saw Stephon Castle. Okay, we got to look at that. We gotta look at that. Playing the rag, yeah. We gotta look at Stephon Castle speak.
Music. I'm gonna say bench meal and.
Hold on.
Cut. Gotta start. I'm gonna say bench meal and cut nap.
Start nap for sure. Probably bench the meal and probably I'll cut the music.
Start.
Of course you would. Okay, so he'll start the nap. Of course he would. He's so chill. He got a nap. And he'll bench the meal. Okay. And then cut the mute. Okay. All right. Pre-game routine. That's what this is. All right. We don't care about Ricochet. Ah, we got more. Hold on. All right, so we got waffles, pancakes, French toast. All right, guys, I'm gonna roll with, and you can let me know in the chat what you're gonna roll with. All right, I think I'm gonna start. This is a tough one. This is a tough one because it's like if I'm making it at home, okay. If I'm making it at home, I would start the French toast or the waffles if I'm making it at home. But if you go to a IHOP or you know a pancake place, like I don't know, any other like a restaurant with the pancakes, that's A1, right? So let's just think about A1 quality. I'm gonna start the pancakes, all right, and I think that I'm gonna bench the French toast, and I'm gonna cut the waffles. Is that cool? Someone says start French toast all day. The others are interchangeable. Okay, all right. You said pancakes? Okay. I think I'm starting the pancakes. I'll be real with you. And then I'll bench the French toast. You are right, though. French toast is pretty dope. I'll go either or with the pancakes and French toast. Let's see what Castle says.
Starting pancakes.
No, we
waffles,
don't care.
Cutting French toast.
Start pancakes,
Yeah.
bench waffles, cut French toast.
I don't think he should get any playing time this year. Yeah. I don't think he deserves any playing time this year, guys. I'm sorry. All right, we got another one here. We have cell phone, going to the gym, shoe collection. Start cell phone and bench going to the gym. I think those would be my two. I don't need a shoe collection. I have quite a few shoes, but it's rare Stephon Castle L. Most definitely. It was definitely an L on his part. Him in the lab with KD is tough. Wemby with the quick pull-up mid-range jumper would be elite. We're not talking about that right now. Start French toast, bench pancakes, cut waffles. Okay. For this one, I'm going with start cell phone. It's in order. Bench going to the gym, shoe collection.
Starting the gym, bench my phone, cut my shoe collection off.
Start gym, probably bench cell phone though, honestly. Cut the shoe collection.
Start
Easily.
Gym,
Who's gonna
leave
choose
my phone on the bench and,
cut?
just cut
Put it on Wemby. He'll cut the cell phone.
cut.
Start the gym. I don't know if I could really live without my cell phone like that.
They shouldn't have put cell phone on it. That's too easy. Yeah, that's too easy.
Yeah, I gotta bench the cell phone and cut the shoe collection.
All right, good job. That was cool. What were we looking for again? Oh, yeah, 2K ratings. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find it. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find it, boys and gals. That's a wrap. That is a wrap. Oh well. Oh well. It is what it. Wait.
Okay, head.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we got more Stephon Castle stuff. Hold on. I wasn't aware. We'll end it on this note. All right, what's the question here? Ronnie 2K sucks.
I've been asked a little bit about it, what I think my rating's gonna be.
I play it all the time, so my friends are gonna make fun of me for this rating for sure.
The #1 pick. You play a lot of 2K?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. You're a big 2K head.
Yeah, I was on the
Stephon Castle, his rating's probably gonna be like 78.
game after the draft.
You said 75?
Yeah.
73.
73. That's valid.
73.
I can
Yeah.
get jiggy with a 73
All right.
still.
I would say
You can get jiggy with a 73. I swear, if Reese's Shay's rating is more than a 73, I'm throwing my computer monitor. There's no way. What? Yeah, I know. Sorry, the chat is delayed a little bit. I'm sorry. I forgot to put it on low latency.
probably 80, 79.
This is a 75. No reaction. He's like, he's like, I got drafted.
68 to
That's terrible. Jared, yours gonna be
70. Right?
68 to 70.
Yeah, it could be one of those three.
Well, I got some good news. You are a 70.
Oh!
There it is.
Hey, that's not too bad.
Yeah. Do you know what Jalen Brunson's for?
low. Okay, we don't care. I can't believe he was that low. That's very disrespectful. It's gonna go up pretty quickly though. Spurs are gonna be on everyone's TV, and they're not gonna be able to take that away from him. He's gonna look really good. Everyone's gonna be paying attention. He's gonna play really good with Wemby. I don't know. That was terrible. That was terrible. Good God, King Cap. Oh my God. What's the Spurs update? The F is this? We were looking at 2K ratings, dude. Are you okay? Ban him. Good stuff though. That was fun. Vincent, come on. We don't do that around here. Be patient. We chilling. I know, man. Getting up in arms. Who channel you think this is? Think this is your channel? This ain't your channel. It's my channel. We can sit here and talk about anime all day if I wanted. All right. Actually, I did want to go into the schedule. I did want to go into the schedule. Let's see. All right, guys. All right. Okay. All right. The schedule. The San Antonio Spurs are scheduled. They gave us our schedule. Let's take a look.
This video is brought to you by BetUS Sportsbook and Casino.
All right, so San Antonio Spurs schedule is here. And you know what, my boy? Hold on. We're going to do something real quick. But yeah, the Spurs schedule is out and it is available. And this is good stuff, man. This is really good stuff. All right, let's take a look here. So Spurs schedule is out, and we can see here that it's going to start off extraordinarily fun. This is actually funny because we just did a video in which I was like, I wish we started off with Houston, but now that it's released, we get 2 Houston games. Now what's confusing, there's something that confuses me here, is tickets, right? The first Houston game, $98, and the second one is $25. Is it because it's on Monday? Is that what it is? But why would tickets drop as low as 98 all the way to 25? That's insane to me. That's insane. Both of which are in San Antonio. That's weird. And I think it's also weird to have them play so early on in the season as well. That's pretty tough. So starting off, I will not be surprised if the Spurs can manage to go 3-0, right? With the addition of CP3. Dallas Mavericks one is the one I'm really worried about a little bit. Only because, I mean, they literally just made it to the Western Conference Finals. We only get 13 national televised games. No, we don't. Big shout out to Andrew. No, we don't, man. Actually, I think it's 21. I think it's 21 national televised games. We'll get to that in a minute, though. Don't worry about that. And then you have the Thunder, which is going to be tough. Jazz are going to be tough. They don't know what I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they know what they're doing. I have no idea what their franchise is doing. Then you got Minnesota, and that's going to be tough. So this is going to be some tough ones, all right, to end off October going into November. Clippers shouldn't be as tough as they were prior. Houston again, I say we take that W. Portland, we should take that one. Jazz, that's another tough one. So our schedule is starting off fairly tough, but I would say it's more moderate, if anything. I haven't compared it to other teams, nor have I seen anything on who has the toughest schedule thus far. But just starting off, I think this is not that bad at all when it comes to us. Now, somebody did ask me, like, if I would go to any of these games. I'll be real with you. I'm actually saving up some money to travel and visit Washington State. So I don't know if I'll catch any of these right now, unless they play. You see, they play the Grizzlies in Memphis March 1st. Maybe if I go to one, it'll be a cheaper game, and I will really have to think it through, right? I don't know. The Atlanta Hawks game is really expensive right now, starting off at 121. So we'll just have to see. Let's see. They said, okay, Tommy, I think that's how you say it. Says they had 19 last year. Yeah, televised games. Yes, and now we're at 21. So let me bring that up. Thought I had it. Did I have it? Here we go. Spurs schedule release. San Antonio earns 21 nationally televised games during Wemby's second season. Yes, last season we had 19. So this should be pretty fun. And they even put on here some of the key notes here. So you got the 24th season opener against the Mavericks, which is great. Home opener versus Houston Rockets. Wait a minute. Do they not have all of them on this list? No, they do. Why does the article... Or are they just saying these are some key notable dates? Okay, maybe these aren't actual... it's fine. Whatever. It's fine. So you got home opener versus Houston Rockets. You got rookie of the year rematch against the Thunder. So that should be fun. Teammates turned rivals versus Minnesota Timberwolves. I have no idea what this means. Teammates turned rivals? Who are we talking about? Am I tripping? Who are we talking about? Group play begins versus Los Angeles Lakers. We talked about that. Everyone's excited about that. Gold medal rematch versus Golden State Warriors. Sure, don't really know, how people care about that. NBA Cup knockout round begins. That'll be fun. Madison Square Garden. Everyone talked about that. Christmas at New York Knicks. Castle and Dillingham? That's what they... What? What are we talking about? Wemby Gobert? Rob Dilly. Yeah, maybe it's the Wemby and Gobert because they just played on the same team. I don't know. That's a weak headline. I don't think many people will care. Teammates turned rivals. Gobert and Rudy were teammates. You mean Wemby and Rudy? Yeah, you meant Wemby and Rudy. I don't think anybody cares. Let's see. Jokic returns versus Denver Nuggets. Battle of the Bigs at Milwaukee Bucks. Paris games versus Indiana Pacers. New Year's versus Los Angeles Clippers. Rodeo road trip begins at Memphis Grizzlies, facing the champs at Boston Celtics. Let's take a look here. So, I am very much so looking forward to this one, but I hate the fact that the Christmas game is at 11 a.m. I hate that so much. That doesn't mean I won't be able to catch it. Okay, I would be able to catch it, but geez, that's early for a game. No disrespect to my overseas people, but that is super early for a game. But yeah, any of these you guys are looking forward to? Right now, as far as I'm concerned, I'm very much looking forward to the openers. Okay, very much so looking forward to the openers. I may or may not go live. I will go live like after the game. Okay, that's pretty much a gimme. But as far as during the game, I found that I don't enjoy the games as much when we do, you know, live streams during them. It would have to be a big game, okay? It would have to be literally a playoff game in which I hop on and we, you know, we watch it together. But I don't mind coming on like right after and discussing those. So I'm very much so looking forward to these first three. I'm just not that big of a fan of the whole Wemby, Chet Holmgren rivalry that people kind of created there. Not the biggest fan of it. But I'm also looking forward to, I mean, I'll enjoy all these games, but I feel like Denver is going to be fun. Milwaukee's going to be fun. I really do want to go back up against Giannis. That's going to be cool. I guess the ones I'm just really looking forward to is going against Dallas during the season, going against the Rockets. I'll be honest with you. Guys. Chet versus Wemby. When is the first 76ers game? I just saw it. Hold on. Let's see. Philadelphia. Right here, December 23rd is that one. December 23rd. Okay, I'm gonna answer that in 1 second.
Michael Vick at BetUS.com. Catch an incredible 125% sign-up bonus on your first 3 deposits, plus 10% gambler's insurance. BetUS, my online sportsbook and casino.
All right, guys, big shout out to BetUS for sponsoring this video. Please go check out the description below. Click on the link. You'll receive 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits up to $2,000. When you support the sponsor, you support the channel. So please go check out BetUS. So we have a question here from Do777. Hey Clan, do you think that the Spurs will make mid-season trade this year or wait until the summer? I actually think that the Spurs, when it pertains to trades, I think that something's going to happen before the trade deadline for sure. I don't know if it'll be anything crazy mid-season, but I do think that, you know, near February they'll make something happen. I don't see CP3 staying. Okay, I think that he'll go to a contender, and it'll be pretty obvious at that point what teams would want him, what teams would need him, what teams will be willing to give up something in order to grab him. So that's what I'm thinking. That's my assumption. Barnes is a little bit more up in the air. I think you have 2 years on his contract, but you know, I could very well much see them getting rid of him as well. These 2 players to me are just placeholders until we can get someone there. Good placeholders, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's not like we're not going to get any utility out of them. We're going to get quite a few wins because Chris Paul's on the roster. But at the end of the day, they are placeholders for, you know, someone younger and, you know, hopefully better for the team going forward. But yeah, good stuff. Wemby versus Klay Thompson. What? I'm gonna enjoy Wemby destroying Chet. Doesn't he always? You know, I say that a lot. Let's look at let's see, Wembanyama versus Chet Holmgren stats. Wait, no, this has the entire set. I just mean when they face each other. I want to see when they face each other, not for the entire season. Let's see what we got here. Oh, he absolutely demolished them, guys. So as far as averages, now he did lose 2, but I mean, Chet just has the better team. But you got Chet Holmgren, 16.3 points. This is what he averaged. 7.7 rebounds, 4 assists, 1.7 blocks. And then Wembanyama, 20 points, 13 rebounds, 4.3 assists, 3.7 blocks. Yeah, better in every category, basically. And game highs 28, 14, 7, 5. One thing I really do like about Victor in this little rivalry or whatnot is the fact that Wemby brings out the best in Chet. Chet got really fired up during one of those games. All right, so the first game. Is this right? We shouldn't even count this first game. Wemby only had 8 points during that first game? I don't remember that. I don't remember that, but okay. Wemby would never let Chet win individual awards. Yeah, that won't be if he's in that conversation, then no. I do not remember this game. I'll be honest with you. I remember the last 2 vividly. For some reason, I am not remembering Wemby only putting up 8 points. 5 turnovers too. Really bad. Both of them played poorly. But this game, this last one, 28 points. Chet had 23. See, he woke Chet up. And then this game before that, 24 points from Wemby. 17 from Chet. He woke Chet up on both those games. I remember people was trashing Wemby. Okay. Yeah, I do not remember. We got whooped in that game too. Maybe that's why I don't remember. I just took it out of my mind. We lost by nearly 40 points. It was a blowout. Both of them got cut off in the middle of the game. Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, Ruru's here. What the heck? Ruru said y'all suck the fun out of everything. Wemby versus Chet is modern day Duncan and KG type rivalry building. It could. I mean, it could be. I personally just don't really care. Yeah, I personally just don't really care. But to be fair, though, I also didn't care about the Duncan and KG rivalry, so maybe that tracks. Yeah, first game was trash. Yeah. Yeah, this ain't great, or that wasn't great. But they looked great in the other ones. It's fun. It's fun nonetheless. It's fun. It's fun. All right, let's go to the next order of business. We'll go to the next order of business. Big shout out to BetUS for sponsoring this video. Guys, check out BetUS. Link in the description box, baby. Let's see. Chet Wemby is like Kwame Brown versus Wilt. Oh, don't call him Kwame Brown. That's just mean. Chet's better than that now. All right, let's see here. What other thing that we have on the agenda for today? It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun indeed. It's going to be fun indeed. All right. All right, guys, have not taken a look at this, but once again, big shout out to 210 Baller for tagging me in this. So this is from Spurs Reporter, and apparently I see Devin Vassell's name. I'm going into this blind. I'm not reading any of this. I see Devin Vassell in it though. All right, let's go ahead and listen to this. What is this about? What are we talking about? Let's go in. Should we let's speed it up a little bit. This is a whole minute and 26 seconds. We don't have attention spans for that.
23 years old now, so he'll be right in his prime. He's a two-way player, and this is why I'm saying this, I just think he'll know Wemby better than anybody.
That's a good point.
I do, and so he's
Oh, here it is. He needs to be on Team USA 2028. Okay.
It's going to be a factor. Wemby is projecting to be that guy in 4 years, and I'd like to. I don't really care who wins these games. So I think that.
So he's saying you know Wemby, so you need to know how to attack Wemby, so he should be on the team in order. I don't know. That's tough.
Wemby is going to be. He's just going to be a real issue, and any
2028.
Right, amazing. Any advantage you can get, and those two guys are going to play a lot of games together, and so I'd like to have Devin. I'd like to have 4 years. 3 years it'll be, because it won't be next year. I don't know if there is anything next year. Qualifying for the World Championships, whatever.
What is there? Maybe FIBA Americas is next year, maybe.
Yeah,
because there's definitely a tournament every year for sure.
I'm a real fan of his, and he's one of those guys that doesn't have to be the alpha. So if he is great, it means he's really become a top player. I think it's possible that he could. He's very young. I think he was drafted at 19 after a couple years of college. But I think that he can be really terrific and be a star or not a star and not care. Kind of Derek White-ish, Drew Holiday-ish. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I definitely can see it. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I don't see it. And Devin Vassell is gonna be a phenomenal player. So I mean, sure, possibly. And I guess at that point as well, the Spurs will be a pretty winning team, so he'll have that on his belt as well. I do love the Devin Vassell praise though, because our boy does not get enough praise as it is. I've seen people actually question his contract, which I don't think is fair at all. I think that he's making the right amount of money. But he's had some showings this season, and he's nowhere near his prime, like, mind you. But he's had some showings this season where it was just like, what the heck? Where did that come from? So we can see 23 points against, this is the last game of the season, against the Knicks, 31 against Utah, 26 against Phoenix. Then every now and then he could have something like this, but he only played 24 minutes in that blowout. But there are many games where I'm just like, what the heck? It just comes out of nowhere, and you can expect him to put up, 30 plus points every now and then, which I don't think that was necessarily something that we could rely on prior. I'm still in shock by the type of player that Devin became, because I thought that he would more than likely just be like a typical 3-and-D type player, decent catch and shoot guy. I didn't know that he would have so much in his bag offensively, because he always had this tendency that no matter what, I'm going to do what I'm going to do, regardless of what the defense gives me. So I'm going to go to my spot, and I'm going to shoot that, fade away mid-range shot every single time, spin move, fade away, like every single time. And it wasn't reacting to what the defense gave him. But now I think that he does a phenomenal job of that. His patience has gotten much better. While people argue over whether or not his shot selection is good, I think that it just comes down to being on a team that he just kind of forced to do that. But things will be opened up having Chris Paul and having that maestro, and also having Barnes, right? Barnes is a guy that can genuinely shoot fairly well. So I think it's going to help him a lot to have guys around him that are a little bit more talented and can bring more to the team. So hopefully his shot selection will improve. But I think this past season, he felt like he was forced to take some of those shots. And I will say this, man, one thing that is positive about Devin Vassell as well is I never once said, I was never once angry with him for the shots that he took. I was actually angry with him for the shots he didn't take. Many times I was like, dude, you need to shoot, even if you miss a big chunk of them, you need to shoot at least 15 to 16 shots. And sometimes he would get a little complacent and not, necessarily do that, because that was his role last season, right? And that was his role before. So some of these games where you can see he only put up 8 shots, which actually I need to know the context of this game. I don't remember this game. I would need the context of it. I see that we got blown out, so maybe that's not all on him right there. But there was a few where I was like, what the heck, man? You got the Houston Rockets here, close game. He put up 6. He shot 6 times in 36 minutes. That's inexcusable. I don't care how the team is looking. You should not only put up 6 shots. So sometimes he can get a little complacent and he can become more of a third guy on a team. And that's why I don't necessarily think he'll be like the second best player on our squad, in the future. I think that we're going to have someone else to team up with Wemby. But Devin will be a big part of that. He just has to be maybe the third guy, which this is a phenomenal third option, mind you. So, yeah, I hope Devin continues to improve his defense. The thing about Devin and him defensively, I don't necessarily think that he is a lockdown defender. I think that he is a fine defender. I mean, not too long ago, we went back and we looked at his stats, and we compared them because we were talking about our boy Sohan as well. And we kind of compared like what their assignments looked like last season. And the Spurs don't necessarily trust him to guard the best player often. It just doesn't really happen. And, he's just not that type of defender. He's good in the lanes. He's a good help defender, but he is just not a point of attack, one-on-one type guy. He's just not. But, he's definitely not someone that's going to be that's going to hold you back, right? He's not a liability. So he's a decent defender. So was he at the 2 for that game? I don't know. Let's see. For this Phoenix game, yeah, I definitely need the context of this because that is only 24 minutes. But like I said, we got blown out. So let's see. Keldon Johnson had 14 points in that game. No, he was at the 2. When was Devin Vassell not at the 2 this season? He was at the 2. Gosh, our starting lineup. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna geek for a minute. Our starting lineup is gonna be so much better. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. This is like a huge upgrade. Now I'm like looking at it. This is a huge upgrade. Champagnie should be coming off the bench, right? And Trey Jones should be coming off the bench. Oh my gosh, Trey Jones to Chris Paul and Champagnie to Barnes. There's going to be a lot of games that we win that we would have lost last season. Because we had quite a few. We had quite a few close ones. I know I'm not crazy here, right? We had quite a few close ones. Just couldn't finish in the 4th. Even the ones that got away from us, we just couldn't finish in the 4th. Yeah, that's a blowout. That's a close one. That's a close one. That's a close one. Close one. Close one. Close one. It's fairly close. Yeah, it was a lot of close games last season. I assume he was a 2. I just didn't want to be wrong. Yeah. I don't know when he was in the 2. He played point guard for a game or 2 early on. He did? My memory is bad, man. CP3 starter, Trey is second unit, especially with Stephon injured. What you mean, especially with Stephon? Oh, if he gets injured, that's what you're saying. Because Castle is not injured right now. And defense is going to win us a lot of games, I bet. Yeah. Chris Paul is a pretty underrated defender. Barnes, is a decent defender. So yeah, I'm excited to see Castle, Devin, and Wemby play together. Me too, especially Castle with Wemby. He's such a smart player and he's so patient. You're just gonna be on your heels, man. He's gonna learn so much from Chris Paul. That's what I'm looking forward to the most this season is Stephon Castle learning from Chris Paul. I'm going to enjoy the process. Wemby going to be the youngest quadruple double. Gosh, I can never say it. This year, hopefully. He got close, didn't he? He got real close. I bet you see Vassell shoot more with dimes from Chris Paul. It's going to help a lot, dude. We're going to win a lot of games. Not a lot, but a lot. What? Isn't Stefan's hand still injured? Saw his IG story when he was getting a tattoo and he still has his braces on. Is he injured though? Stefan Castle. Sprained right wrist. July. I guess we don't really have any updates on that. I just figured they were just being cautious. I think he'll be ready for day one. I'm not worried about that. The month of October has to be the best month in sports. Can't wait. Heck yeah. Has the preseason schedule been released yet? I just want to watch basketball again. I don't think they released the preseason. Anybody in the chat know? Right now, I think we only have... Stupid. Got a gnat on me, dude. Gross. Let me see. Oh, I'm wrong. Yeah, they did release the preseason. Oh, well. Only a couple preseason games, I guess. That's weird. Well, October 15th, you can look forward to going against the Heat. I guess they haven't released the rest of them. It's more than 2 preseason games. Yeah, I low-key feel like Castle will be more injury-prone later in the season. Don't do that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about all that. We're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. October 15th it is. Yes, sir. Against the Heat. That should be nice. Looking forward to this Rockets one, too. I'll be watching. Castle does not read injury-prone. Yeah, I don't think so either, Ruru. Especially the way that he plays. I don't know. He doesn't really put himself too much in harm's way. Well, he is a physical player, but... Can't wait. Same. All right. What else we got here? All right. All right, guys. All right, guys. You really came through with this one. I'm not gonna lie to you, okay? You guys actually really pulled through with this one. You gave all of your hot takes, and there's a few that I definitely wanted to go over, okay? There's a few that really stand out to me.
This video is brought to you by BetUS Sportsbook and Casino.
All right, let's take a look at this, okay? We'll start with YK It's Mandy. Thanks, Andrew. I don't know what you did. It actually doesn't show me what you did. You subscribe? I guess Andrew subscribed. I don't know. I don't know why it's not showing what Andrew just did. Anyways, it says YK It's Mandy. And your hot take here is Wemby will drop MVP numbers, will be in the Defensive Player of the Year conversation, and Castle will win Rookie of the Year. Shoot, I kind of want to drop one of these in the chat. I'll be honest. I'll be transparent here. Let's I want to see what you guys think about Wemby with the MVP numbers. We're gonna do that one, okay? So let me drop this in the chat. We'll do a poll here if I can find the polls. All right. Wemby will be in MVP convo next season. I capitalized everything just like DeJounte Murray. Here we go. All right, starting that poll up. All right, I'll give you my thoughts on this. So first and foremost, my boy or girl, this is a dope take. I will say this: Castle winning Rookie of the Year. I think that that's a high possibility. I truly do. I think that he will get the minutes necessary for him to be able to showcase that. I think that he is on the perfect team for that, in which he is really going to shine next to Wembanyama. From what I've seen, he's a very smart player, and he's he's NBA ready right now. It's going to take some pretty decent offensive numbers, but I think he's capable of doing it, especially in his class. I don't think that that's too crazy right there. You guys are delusional? I don't think so. Castle winning Rookie of the Year? I don't think so. And the reason being is because I just think offensively, he's more ready than a lot of other. This isn't that strong of a draft. It depends on our wins. For Rookie of the Year? It shouldn't. They tried to do that with Chet and didn't work. It shouldn't matter. That shouldn't matter at all. Now, as far as Defensive Player of the Year conversation, I love you, Mandy. I don't know why you added that one, honestly. That's not really that much of a hot take. I think we all agree that he'll be in Defensive Player of the Year conversations for sure. Right. He was this past season. He should have won Defensive Player of the Year, but hey, it is what it is. Now, he will drop MVP numbers. Now, I interpret that as he's going to be in the MVP conversation. That's how I interpret that. And if that's what you mean when depends on wins, maybe that's what JR was talking about with the MVP stuff. I know everything's delayed. I'm sorry. Castle is one of the strongest players of his weak draft. Stop. Yeah, he is. And it's still a weak draft. Yeah. MVP combo. Okay, yeah. Sorry. If the everything's delayed. No, it is a weak draft. Castle is in a weak draft. It's a weaker than normal draft. Castle is a really good player. And the reason why Castle went so high is the fact that his three-point shooting was so poor, and he didn't really get to showcase everything that he can do. We got lucky. We got really lucky with Castle. But yes, it's not that great of a draft. Why else would the Spurs trade away their 8th overall? Like, they didn't even think it was that strong of a draft to even use their 8th. Can you imagine the Spurs not using their 2023 8th pick? Like, you can't. They would have used it. Anyways, sorry. Besides the point. As far as him getting MVP numbers, let's see what that would actually look like, okay? So these are some MVP winners. Maybe we should look up MVP candidates. Doesn't matter. Whatever. It's going to be close to this regardless. So as far as winners, Nikola Jokic last season, 26 points per game, 12 rebounds, 9 assists. So that's what it would take. And if you're not putting up those types of assists, then you better be putting up these types of points. And you can see Joel Embiid, 33 points when he won in 23. That would be really tough. So I'm thinking when you say, oh, he's going to put up MVP type numbers, I'm thinking he got to at least get 25. At least 25 points. I don't know how much they actually care when it's a big man when it comes to rebounds. Now, they cared a lot with Russell Westbrook because he was a guard. But when it comes to big men, I don't know how much they really care about rebounds. And then, as far as assists, I don't think that Wemby's going to put up a crazy amount. I feel like this season is going to be more so tailored towards optimizing his ability to score and finding his spots offensively. And I don't think that the team is necessarily going to be ran. It'll be ran through Wemby, but not the same way that the Nuggets run their offense through Jokic. It's just going to take a lot because that's who you're going against right there. And you being in the conversation of these guys is pretty tough. That's a pretty tough feat right there. The last player to even score under 23 points, man, more so 24, and win was in 2006 with Steve Nash. So we're expecting Victor to go from 21 points up to 26. Not saying that it's not possible. but it's going to be tough because that's the one facet of his game that he definitely got to hone in on is getting points efficiently. But hey, having Chris Paul, maybe so. Maybe so. Sorry, I'm trying to see what... I feel like someone's arguing in the chat. Ruru, are you talking to me? I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. You know I love Castle, right? Like, I literally made a video talking about how Castle is like the next SGA. So, I do love Castle. I hope you understand that. I hope you understand that. I'm kind of disappointed that you think so low of me, Ruru. All right. We're going to take a look. We're going to take a look at what this poll is looking like. All right. We got to look at what you guys think about Wemby being in the MVP convo.
Michael Vick at BetUS.com. Catch an incredible 125% sign-up bonus on your first 3 deposits, plus 10% gambler's insurance. BetUS, my online sportsbook and casino.
All right, big shout out to BetUS for sponsoring this video. You guys will receive a 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits up to $2,000. Just click the link below and check it out, man. You support the sponsors, you support the channel. I really do appreciate BetUS for sponsoring this live stream and a plethora of videos this season. All right, let's take a look. I'm actually really interested in this. I'm not gonna lie to you. 70, you guys can't see. I don't know why I always bring it up like you guys can see this. You can't see this. Oh, Ruru was talking to the dude in the chat. Okay, I'm sorry, Ruru. All right, dude in the chat. You don't like... All right, we got to look at your take on Castle, my boy. I'm gonna see who Ruru talking to. You guys got to tag each other, all right? Because I want to... I'm messy too, okay? I like drama. I want to look at what you guys talking about. So 73% of people say yes, Wemby will put up or be in MVP combo next season. And 27% said no. A big chunk of this has to do with, I think this is where a lot of people are thinking, is how many wins will the Spurs actually have? You know, that's what'll make it tough too. It's like, how many wins will you actually have? So there's that. Let's see what the dude in the chat was talking about. I don't even know who the dude is. Let's see here. Castle won the strongest in the draft. I think it would be Reed or Castle. Whose minutes is Castle taking? He's going to be taking Malachi's and Blake Wesley's for sure. MVP convo. When it comes to Wemby, I'll gladly be delusional. Castle might make me delusional as well. Castle will come off the bench, and a bunch of players are already looking much better than him in the summer league. Ooh, okay, I see who you're talking to now. Have you watched Eddie? Have you watched Shepard? Come on, guys. Castle is cool, but he's not that nice. I have to disagree with you, Matthew, my boy. I have to strongly disagree with you, okay? Now, I don't think that Castle is going to be one of those people. He's going to be capable of doing it, but I don't think that he's going to be one of those guys that put up like exceptional numbers or anything. He's going to be one of those where, or he's not going to be like a standout. Like, he's going to be one of those guys where when the game is over, you'll go back, look at the stats and say, what the heck? He had 9 assists. Like, he's that type of player. He plays very smart, very patient. Mentally, he is far ahead of a lot of players in his draft. So yeah, I think he's going to be phenomenal, my boy. Very smart player. And defensively, he's extraordinarily good. He's a point of attack defender as well. You're gonna love him. You're gonna love him. He's gonna remind you a little bit of Kawhi, in that his mentality is he doesn't get too high, doesn't get too low. He stays the same mode all the time. Pop already loves him, and Pop doesn't just like give rookies all this praise so early on. Like, he just doesn't do it. So yeah, you're gonna yeah. I have to disagree on that, though. I think Castle's going to be. He said fair enough, but I'm assuming you were talking to me? Nobody said carry. Y'all are acting like he will carry the Spurs this season. Oh, Castle? No, no one said carry. Castle won't carry the Spurs. He's a good complimentary piece. He's a good complimentary piece. I mean, he has the capability of being a star one day, but I'm not banking on that. The 2025 draft is the one I'm actually really excited about. But I do believe Castle could end up being our future point guard. I truly do believe that. At his worst, he would be like a Derek White, type of role player for us. And at his best, he could be a SGA. So very high floor, very high ceiling. Nonetheless, I say all that to say this. I think that Stephon Castle is going to be with the Spurs for a very long time. I think we all could probably agree with that. I know that it's super early to say, but I that's my hunch. He's that type of player. He's so smart. I think that he'll be with the Spurs for a very long time. You'll always have a use for a guy like that. Castle has a great chance of winning Rookie of the Year just because of getting Wemby easy buckets. That is true as well. Good stuff. This was a fun discussion. Good job, guys. You guys did a good job. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Big shout out to BetUS for sponsoring this segment of the video. Let's take a look here. There was something else on here I thought was interesting. All right. Okay, so when I first saw this hot take, I said this person was crazy, but then I thought about it, and they might be onto something, okay? Spurs will be contenders as soon as next year, and definitely by the 25-26 season. So once again, we're going to hop over to the chat here, and we're going to put a poll. Where the heck is the chat? Here we go. Oh, I need to end this poll. You guys are still voting on that. Let's see. Let's see here. Give me a second. Oops. Here we go. Wait a minute. Where the heck is the... All right, there we go. It is up. It is up. All right, so like I said, I saw this take and I thought that it was wild, and then I thought about it and I was like, oh wait, no, I might agree with this. So Spurs will be contenders as soon as next year. This is from CJG3986, and definitely by the 25-26 season. So I just put up a poll in the chat. So you guys let me know, what do you think? Me personally, I'm going to be real. All right. I'm going to be honest with you. Let's see. So initially I said, no, heck no. But the more I think about it, the more I think people are on to something. Now, if we're talking about contenders, I don't know if I doubt we're talking about final contenders, right? But if we're talking contenders as in will be in the playoffs contending, possibly, maybe they might make the playoffs. And at that point, you know, anything's possible. Not that's not true. We're going to lose if we make the playoffs. But first round, by the way. But I think that at least saying that we're going to be in the playoffs is not that crazy. You know, and at that point, if that's the threshold for contender for you, then I'm with it, right? Now, as far as us being finals contenders, deep playoff, no, that would not be the case. I saw one hot take that said we'll be top 5. No, I highly doubt that. But as far as us squeaking into the playoffs, the more I think about it, the more I think that might be possible, right? Don't know if the Grizzlies will be that much better, right? So the Grizzlies won't be that great. I don't think the Trailblazers will be that great. Rockets, they're going to be the Rockets. Warriors got worse. I think the Lakers might have got a tad bit worse, so we'll see where they land. But I think the Spurs might be able to manage to get close to this. But like I said, I do think that we get 35, maybe to 40 wins. And there's a lot of teams as well that are trying to or thinking about tanking for the 2025 draft class. So it could be possible. It could be possible for the Spurs to be a playoff team and competing in that capacity. Now, as far as them being legitimate contenders and trying to get a ring, I don't think that'll be the case. If not this season, next season for sure. Next season, for sure. I think that the Spurs will be in that like conversation or fighting in the playoffs. Maybe second round. You know, we'll see. But yeah, I don't know. That's a hot take, but it's not one that I think is too crazy if you're trying to think of it as in, you know, how other teams look right now. Warriors regress heavily as well. Yeah, that's why I mentioned the Warriors are much worse. They're going to be much worse. They missed out on Lowry marketing. Yeah. And then even with the Jazz, there's been some weird stuff with them, but I think they're going to try to compete. But like, it was weird because we got reports that they actually do want to go for the 2025 pick. So don't really know what's going on there. Kind of strange. Who knows how much Wemby will be charging after 3 years, minimum $45 million. Any player predictions for our big move next year? Player predictions for our big move next year? No, I don't really have one right now. Imagine if we got Cooper Flag right now and still have Castle. Do you think the following season will be a playoff season? If we had Cooper Flag right now, yes. Yes, I do believe that. He's a really good player. I think the Spurs can get a ring next season if Wemby... Whoa. I probably should stop right after your first sentence, honestly. But I think the Spurs could get a ring next season if Wemby, Vassell, and Sochan all take it to the next level. That's my hot take. That is steaming hot, man. That is steaming hot. Yeah, no. I'm not. No. Because I just don't believe Wemby, Vassell, and Sochan. While I do think that they are in their own right a big three, I don't think that those three, even in their primes, would be enough. If that's like our main core, would be enough to win a championship. I think Wemby does need a second scorer, like a better scorer next to him. Vassell does have a tendency to kind of take a back seat at times, which is fine. It's totally fine. I just think that he'll be more so a third option, if anything. Oh, like any player that you think would fit next to Wemby in the coming years. I know anyone can fit, but there's no one really right now that I'm worried. It's kind of tough to tell, man, because Wemby, yeah, like you said, anyone can fit, but Wemby right now, he just has so much in his bag, and we don't even really know how to use him yet. Like, this entire season has been attempting to figure that out, and he hasn't figured it out. No one's really figured it out. You got certain sets, but it's nothing where it's like a go-to. And Wemby said this before, like, he needs a go-to move. He needs his thing. We've had so many different versions of Wemby this past season till it's hard to know exactly what you would need. I am of the notion that you just need high basketball IQ guys around them. They don't have to be, major superstars and major star power, just some very high basketball IQ guys. I want what substances to get that high. Rings next season. Wow. It was a hot take. Your chatter just had a hot take. Okay. Let him have his hot take. My hot take: one big star will ask to be traded with Spurs, their top destination. I don't think that's that hot. Didn't that happened already. Didn't Damian Lillard, weren't we his top team along with Trae Young? My irrational dream is you get Ace Bailey in next year's draft. I'm excited. Got my 10-game schedule today. Rockets 10-28. You gonna be there? Good stuff nonetheless. Just wanted to talk about that hot take because I thought it was a good one. But as far as the Spurs being contenders, we have to see on that one. Let's see here. Oh. Okay. Well, you guys can't see it. Well, you can kind of see it right here. It's literally 50-50. It's literally 50-50 as far as Spurs will be contenders this season. Maybe contenders just means something different for everybody, okay? You gotta clarify what type of contenders we're talking about. But yeah, 50-50, like right down the middle. Chat has it right down the middle. That's interesting. Good stuff. Kuminga, I think he's gonna put up mad stats this season. Possibly. Definitely possibly. She better not jump up here. It's my cat. She better not jump up here. Wemby said he and the Spurs are working on a go-to move. There's just too many moves, so they're you disappeared. What'd you say, Mando? There's just too many moves, so they're being careful which one to select. Yeah. He just got to find a way to be as efficient as possible. That's all. All right. All right, here's another one. This one kind of made me sad, okay? Here we go. Alrighty. Thought I had something else on here. y'all talking about? Oh. Okay. So people in the chat have brought this up earlier, and I just saw it again. And it's about Wemby and KD. Did we get any clarification that they were working out together? I don't know if they're working out together. So during the Olympics, you guys all saw it, okay? We don't have to show it, but Victor actually approached KD. KD approached Victor or whatnot, and Wemby was very emotional, but he had some words to him. And we got here Wemby revealing what was said, which I have not seen this. Oh, is this what you're talking about? Wait a minute. Let's read this. KD is one of the most special players the NBA has ever seen, and an alien is in his own right. His ability to score the basketball is second to none. Oh, to be a fly on the wall while the legend and French phenom discuss whatever extraterrestrial. Oh my God. Okay. Yo, can we move on? Okay. And Wemby says, I made it clear that I want to learn from him and steal only one or two of his secrets. Wemby is going after his goals aggressively. So he just straight up just told KD, hey, I need you to teach me. Let's see. While taking home a silver medal is a tremendous achievement, Wembanyama wanted to win gold. He was clear that taking home anything less than that was unacceptable, and he showed that when he broke into tears immediately following the loss. I have a legitimate question here, okay? Do you think there's a such thing as Wembanyama being overly ambitious? Because this might sound crazy, okay? And I'm probably going to backtrack a little bit, I'll be honest with you. But like, it seems like Wemby is constantly learning new things, which is great, which is dope, right? But he doesn't really have a basis. Like he doesn't have a base level of what he goes to, right? He doesn't have like something that he goes to, like his own moves. It seems like he's grabbing from so many different places, and while it's impressive and he's capable of whipping some of those things out, pause on that. It just seems like it's to a point where maybe it's a little too much. Like it's just overly you don't think so? Okay. James says no. It's just one of those things, man, where I'm just like, man, you need your basic go-to move and you build upon that. But it seems like Wemby is like getting so many different things in his arsenal without actually having a go-to weapon. You know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, it's cool that I got the sword, the nunchuck, the Glock. I have all these things in my arsenal, but like, I'm not a master of one of those. You said, I think Wemby is just confident with his abilities, and yes, he's ambitious, but he can afford to be ambitious because he's so talented. Yeah, that's fair. All my favorite athletes are delusional. I have the most confidence, and low key. You're saying what? No! Shut up. No, did I just have a guilt? No! Did I just have a Arenas take? I did not just have a Gilbert Arenas. Dude. Shut up. Shut up. Did I just have a Gilbert? Oh my God. Okay. Well, to be fair, he does have good Wemby takes. Okay. He just has bad takes when it comes to everything else. But he does have good Wemby takes. I don't know, man. It's just one of those things where, I just want Wemby to be able to find his own move, his own, thing. And then you build upon that. But then again, we never had anybody like Wemby before. I just don't want him to get ahead of himself, It's like he recognizes how talented he is. He recognizes the opportunity that he has, and he wants every single thing in his repertoire. And he's a very smart player, but it's just to the point where it's like, man, like, I don't know how many secrets there are. You know? Like, you look at somebody like Michael Jordan, greatest player of all time. He has a lot of things in his arsenal, but he had some cut in stone signatures, right? Like, he had some go-to signatures, and that was his thing. Same with Kobe. It's his thing. It's like you have that, and then you can build upon it, and now you're just an absolute monster. I just don't want us to go the opposite way. But the good thing is Wemby has said, and he's verbalized, like, yes, I want to get a go-to move. So it's, you know, Wemby will have so many weapons in his arsenal. How will anyone prepare for him? I guess that's true. I just want him to have some go-tos. What did Gil say? Apparently, what I'm getting from the chatter is Arena said that Wemby needs to just focus in on his own moves right now, I'm assuming. Second greatest player of all time. Your name is Mike, and you just said MJ was the second greatest player of all time. You are a sellout. Yeah. Anyways, I'm not really, I guess it's not that I'm really worried about it. You know, I'm not necessarily worried about it. It's just kind of like, hey, man. It's like every chance, every time we hear something, it's like, oh, I'm going to learn this. I need to learn this. And it's important. I'm glad that he's learning, and he's going to be a monster. And there's going to be games where, you know, you are getting the hot hand, and you're feeling yourself, and you just pulling out every single thing you possibly can. But it does get to a point where I'm just like, hey, man, come on. You want the most efficient. You want the most efficient player. Wish my name was LeBron, though. Ooh, okay. Doing tricks on it. Okay. Good God. Jordan had the post game. Dirk had the fade. Kobe had his triple threat. What does Wemby have? Nothing yet. Hey, that rhymed. I think picking go-to moves is Aldridge's, not Gil's. Oh. Clan, have you seen the Spurs schedule? Yeah, we just went over the schedule. What if his go-to moves just go over the top lob? As tall and as great as he is, I don't know if that's going to be a very efficient way of getting your points when you want them. At that point, it's like you're solely reliant on your teammates to set you up there. He need to perfect his mid-range like Embiid. He has a very good mid-range, and he can just shoot right over the top of you. So yes, I agree with you. He need to perfect that. I don't know if he'll ever be like a back to the basket, push you all the way underneath the basket type. Like, I don't think he'll ever be that. He won't be like how Şengün tries to get his points. Nothing like that. So I agree with you. Get his mid-range. And his basketball IQ is high enough that if you bring the double team, it's a wrap. He has CP3. He has CP3 for now. Stephon Castle's a good passer. I'm not saying he won't have passers. I'm just saying that being a go-to move would be kind of rough and pretty predictable. You know? Especially in a game where it's close and you absolutely need, you know, a shot. I mean, sometimes you need to work at your spots, you know? You give him a lob is kind of one option there. You get the ball at the elbow and go to work. You got many options going on. Many different possibilities. My cat is like biting at my hand right now. You guys can't see it. I don't know. Good stuff. Good stuff nonetheless. Good stuff nonetheless. Yeah, I was not aware of this. But, you know, You guys let me know if you think it's anything, if you've seen this video later, please let me know in the comments if you think that this is something to be worried about, or, might be kind of a hot take on my part. Is the skyhook really worth it to learn? I wonder what percentage Kareem had at his prime. I mean, we can look it up. Yeah, it's definitely worth learning. No one ever learns it, by the way. It makes me wonder, it's like, is it just way too difficult to learn, or what? Let's see. Kareem career stats. All right. So as far as his percentages, he always had, this is crazy percentage. And I guess, being a big man helps. Not a ton of outside shots, but yes, 60% in 1980, 57, 58, 59, almost 58, 60, 56, 56. Yeah, this is a crazy good field goal percentage throughout your career. Last year he had 47.5, but he was far better than 50% his entire career. So good stuff. Kareem said he had been developing the skyhook since high school. It was not easy to learn. Yeah, no one ever does it. He got the height for it. I mean, Wemby would like destroy you if he could learn it, but that's a big if. Well, it's not that he can't learn it. He can learn it, but as far as being efficient with it is a completely different thing, Yeah. Good stuff. All right. Cool. So we got 55 votes on that. All right, let's go ahead and let's dive into it. Give me a second. All right, guys. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right. We got to talk about this. I really like this hot take because a lot of people also agree with this from what I've seen, and it hurts my feelings to look at it. But hey, it's something to talk about nonetheless.
This video is brought to you by BetUS Sportsbook and Casino.
Oh boy, City Sissoko. So Earth to Onion here. And did you design this? This is really good art. If you're seeing this video later on, or if you're in the chat right now, this is really great art if you did that. But it says Sissoko will not be on the roster in 2 years. So I saw a lot, and I mean a lot, of City Sissoko hate during the Summer League. It were so many people saying, what the heck? He's not as good as I thought he was. He's nowhere near ready to get NBA minutes. There were a lot of people getting on to City Sissoko this past season. And I definitely wanted to at least see how people felt about it. So I'll give you my initial thoughts. We'll go and we'll look at the poll that I put up 14 minutes ago in the chat. So if you're in the chat, please vote on that poll on whether or not you think he'll be here in 2 seasons, if he'll be cut or traded. So I brought this up so many different times, but City Sissoko, he dealt with an injury this past season. Okay, so that didn't help him. And also going into the Summer League, he lost a lot of weight. I think it was 20 pounds that he lost, and it was very apparent. It was very obvious that he lost those pounds. I'm not necessarily worried about if he lost any of his strength. Okay, it seemed like he still has that strength, but his strength isn't his strength. See what I did there? It actually isn't. It's not his. But I do think that the one aspect of his game that he improved on that I was really worried about was his fouling, and that's just gradually improved. So you can see here in the regular season, in the course of 28 games in 22-23, he averaged 3.3 personal fouls a game, And then the season after that, it went down to 2.7. And if we look at the showcase, it's even more apparent, in which 22-23, it was 3.6 and went down to 2.1. So while he's a really good defender, one thing that he would get kind of, messed up on is he stumble a little bit, get a little bit too physical because he was just so blocky. But now I think that he's going to be able to move his feet a little bit better defensively. But he has the capability of being, I won't say he has the capability of being a lockdown defender. Now, keep in mind that he is a second round pick. Okay, so we're not talking about a first round pick here or somebody that should be showing this amount of promise at this point in their career. No, that's not the case. It's going to be a learning process, and players, as good as scouting is nowadays, players don't go into the second round for no reason. Every now and then you could get somebody where it's like, what the heck, how did we not see it? Nikola Jokic or something, but that it doesn't happen. It's super rare. Most of the time teams have it pretty right. If a player goes into the first round, it's for a good reason. And Sissoko is a second round pick, so you have to be a little bit more patient with him. So I think that that's a little premature just to say like, oh, in 2 years you won't have a use for him. He has some really good things in his arsenal, right? He has good size to him. He has phenomenal defense, high basketball IQ. And I say this all the time. I think that Wemby in the future, the one type of player that you're going to need around him, the types of players you're going to need around him is high basketball IQ players. They won't have to be superstar caliber players that's around him necessarily. They don't. We can see even when he plays with Mamu how these two played off each other very well. When he played with Osman, I thought that they played off each other very well. And I think with Sohan, they play off each other pretty well. You just need high basketball IQ guys around Wemby, and he could be successful. And I think that you have a use for someone like Sissoko when it's all said and done, right? I think you do. So, yeah, I'm just not going to be as quick to say, like, we won't have use for him or he'll be gone in 2 years. I don't think that that's the case. I think that he's good enough where he could very well, much so, be a integral part to the Spurs DNA and what they have going on, right? That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I like how Sissoko is always there for the dunk, but I really wish he can practice his shooting more. And that's something he'll have to work on as well, right? Now, as far as in the G League, it wasn't the worst thing in the world, right? 2022-23 in the showcase, that was 33%, 23-24, 31.6%. So not great, but also not necessarily a broken shot. But regular season was much worse as a whole. You can see the past season, 24.5% from three. And I completely agree with you. He's not going to be someone that, back you down, beat you, off the. He's just not that type of player. He's not going to be able to ISO and do his thing there. He's going to be just one of those crafty, high IQ, good passers. And that's where he can be useful right there, is that 3-point shooting. So I do agree with you there. But like I said, he's a second round pick for a reason, right? You got to be patient with these types of guys. And I think he has enough promise where we don't have to, throw him to the streets so quickly or assume that he won't have a place on the team so quickly. So, but yeah. So yes, take a look at that poll of what you guys had to say.
Michael Vick at BetUS.com. Catch an incredible 125% sign-up bonus on your first 3 deposits, plus 10% gambler's insurance. BetUS, my online sportsbook and casino.
All right, big shout out to BetUS for sponsoring this video and this live stream. If you guys are interested at all, click the link below in the description box. You will receive a 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits up to $2,000. So when you guys support the sponsor, you support the channel. So I really do appreciate the love nonetheless. All right, let's see here. Did City sign somewhere else? No, he's still with the Spurs. All right, let's take a look. I want to see what. Whoa. Dang. Okay. So I guess you guys can't see it, but So I asked the question, will City Sissoko be with the Spurs in 2 seasons? And we have a resounding no, he will be cut or traded. It's almost 50-50 though. 53%. I actually was not expecting 50% of people to think that he'll be gone. I'm actually shocked that 50% of you guys think, yeah, he'll be gone. I mean, I know Summer League wasn't the prettiest showing, but wow, you guys are a tough crowd. You guys are a tough crowd, but at least 50 other percent. No, don't start changing. I just saw someone vote and they voted yes, he'll stay. No, don't worry about it. All right. It's okay. It's okay. You guys are ruthless. Nunez signed with Barcelona, right? I think he'll be there for quite some time. He'll be there for a minute. He won't be with us for a minute. Which, I mean, I think most of us expected that. How many subscribers till you move to San Antonio and can watch Wemby for $30? Man, that would be pretty dope. I don't really want to move to San Antonio though. City would probably get 1 more year, just like Wesley and Branham. Dang. Y'all are rough, man. Y'all are rough. I think we actually do have a place for City on this team. Unfortunately, this season, I don't think we'll get to see a ton of them. How this roster's set up, I just don't think that that'd be the case. But I think he has very high basketball IQ, and he just needs playing time. He's coming off an injury. He just needs playing time. You guys made me sad. You guys made me sad. All right, I'm sad enough to end this segment. Rip indeed. I'm sad enough to end this segment. All right, let's get out of here. Big shout out to BetUS for sponsoring this video. Sorry, I thought you were about to say something about City. Never mind. AM Hoops recent video had LeBron, Curry, and Bronny getting traded to the Spurs. Why? Dude, how bummed were you about the Spurs dude who kept whipping it out? I was very bummed that he kept doing that. I wish he stopped that. I didn't think that was good when he did that. I was hoping he'd stop doing that. Let's see here. Give me a second. Gosh, there's a lot of videos that we record. My God, I'm looking at my saved files here. Oh my God. Kind of forget how often I upload on this channel. Favorite movie of all time? Scarface. You guys want to do a Q&A? You can do a Q&A. Let's do a Q&A. Scarface. All day, every day. It's my favorite movie of all time. Favorite comedy film of all time? Superbad. Superbad is great. Ooh. Well, I promised myself I'd go to the gym. I did not go today yet. I'm an actor, and I was super close to being cast in Resball, the indigenous basketball TV show on Netflix. That's pretty cool. James Vincent Dean, huh? Let me go to your channel. I'm sure you have stuff on your channel. Now, if I go to your channel and you have any like acting bits, and I show it, you better not copyright claim it, okay? James Vincent Dean, let's see. Oh wait, you're not coming up. Do you have any stuff on here? Maybe you don't have a YouTube channel. Let's see, channel activity, go to channel. Let's see. Oh, no, you don't. You do look like an actor, though. I will say that. You do look like an actor. If you have any acting bits that you want us to look at on stream before I go, you can let me know, James, and we can give you a shout out here. I mean, I don't have a big platform or anything, but low-key might have a reel up. Okay. Clan's so sad about City. He's about to end stream. That is sad, man. Wrong account. What? Oh, what account should I be looking at then? I just clicked on you in the chat. It's all good. Okay. That's fine. We looked at someone's music one time. That was a lot of fun. It was actually a really good song. I wanted to do a song with him, but we never made it happen. What up, Clan? Did I join the stream late? Yes. I think Wemby's 3-point shooting is currently limited at 5 shots per game, which is better for now. I don't think you're asking a question. You're just saying that's... I don't know. Wemby definitely needs to improve his 3-point shooting. He can become a really good 3-point shooter. I mean, there's no one that can block it. That's what makes him so scary. He get hot from 3. It's like literally no stopping him. It's like not Chris Paul. I'm sorry. Steph Curry. It's like there's no stopping Steph Curry, but we can at least figure like, okay, you know, maybe you can rough him up a little bit, send a few guys his way. There's nothing you could do with Wemby. James Dean. Okay, this is your account. Got you. Let's see. Go to channel. All right, James. Now, when I play this, you don't copyright me, okay? We're just looking. Oh, I gotta email you the new song. What? Wemby's only flaw is the go-to move. That is true. All right, here's a demo reel.
Why are you being like this?
Hold on. Make it big. Dude, your hair is gorgeous, my guy. All right, let's do this.
Why are you being like this right now? Seriously, tell me. That is such bullshit. Okay, I haven't had an inch of an emotional space just to be able to share with you how I feel. What? Who is he? I want to know about him. So how did it happen? I'm just listening to everything you're saying, and it's not the same. Okay? And if circumstances were different...
I love... Okay, I'm not like a professional. I love you being upset. I love the trembling in the voice. Okay, it really adds to it. Adds to the authenticity. And you look like you're about to... You look like you're about to swing. Hold on. She's laughing in your face. What is this room, by the way? It's a nice room.
Share with you how I feel. What? Who is he? I want to know about him. So how did it happen? I'm just listening to everything you're saying, and it's not the same. Okay? And if circumstances were different, I'd be fucking losing my mind. No, that's not it at all, okay? I'm just trying to talk to you and tell you. You don't want to sign.
Wait, I need to turn... Hold on, there's music to it. Sorry. They cut it weird. It's cool. It's cool on my part. Fancy acting coach's house. Yeah, this house is ridiculous.
No, that's not it at all, okay? I'm just trying to talk to you and tell you. You don't want to sign. I just need you to sign these, okay? And
I would watch you. I thought that was cool. I thought that was good. I liked it. I want more. Let's see. What? Sorry, I was looking at a comment under your video. I don't know what they're talking about. You need more on here, man. That was good. My bro James Dean is a mafia leader that lives in a scary mansion. I like, okay, so a few things from here, okay? I'm not a professional acting coach or anything, but I like the trembling in your voice. I like that one of your lines, you said it, and it sounded natural. So rather than just saying the line, you repeated it like how somebody would actually say it. Like, let me see. It was like a stutter, but it was a purposeful stutter. Oh, let me see.
I want to know about him.
That right there. I really like that.
I want to know about him.
I know that seems small, but it added to the authenticity, I think.
Who is he? I want to know about him. So
yeah, see? Because you could have just been like, who is he? I want to know about him. It's like, no, people don't talk like that. Like, you're physically upset right now. Obviously, it would be, you know, a hesitation. Like, I want to know. Like, do you want to know? I don't know. Good stuff. Film debut coming soon. Fancy movie with fancy people. Neo-Western thriller. John Michael Powell director. When? Where? What's it called? Violent Ends. Check it out. Okay. Violent Ends. Based off a book? It looks like it's based off a book. Off of a book. Is this it? Violent Ends movie cast. This is in 2023. She's really pretty. Okay, that's cool. Are you like a side character in it, or is this the movie? Could be a couple weeks or a couple months. Dude, that's really cool that you're in a movie. I know that industry's really tough. You're doing big things. Hold on. Let's see if they have... They don't have many people right now that they posted as the cast. So I guess it's going to be a minute. Yep. Oh, dude, that's going to be dope. You can say that got a small speaking role. Hey, nothing wrong with that, man. Is it, I mean, you might not know, but is it getting like a world release? Is it like on streaming platforms? Like, where can I watch it? It's cool that it was a book. Oh, that's cool. So I looked up Violent Ends, but there's a movie on here that I really want to see. I want to see I Saw the TV Glow. I still got to watch. I'm putting out my stuff. Hold on. I might be able to watch that this weekend. Where's my list? I have a whole list of movies, guys. You have no idea. Look at this. Look at this. It's a whole list I have here. So all movies that I gotta watch. Unless it has a green check mark, then that means I already seen it. Crazy, right? All right. I Saw the TV Glow. I'm putting that on here because I forgot. Is this the right list? Wait. No, that wasn't even the right list. This is the list. This list is much longer. Here it is. Here's the real list. Yeah, this is the real list. I need to put I saw the TV glow on here. I saw the TV glow. Cool. Totally have no idea, but I will have to go to a fancy screening. Dude, that's so cool. My IMDb will be up soon, and I'll be connected with projects soon. Yeah, it's a long list. James Dean, my boy, we're going to stay in contact, okay? We got to stay in contact. Do you have a Twitter? I'm going to follow you on Twitter. And then you have to message me when it's up. Cuz it sounds like you don't know when it'll be, like where it'll be, but if you have a Twitter, let me follow you on there and you follow me. And then you have to promise me that you'll send me a message. You'll send me a message when your movie's up. I'm putting this down. Violent Ends. That's a dope name for a movie, by the way. I will watch it. I don't get on. I just got Instagram. James Vincent Dean. Okay. No, we're not doing Instagram because I never catch. I get too many messages on Instagram. I don't want you to get buried. Wait, I don't see you on. Oh, you only have an Instagram. Is that what you were saying? Check out my Actors Access account. But yeah, I'll DM you, man. What is an Actors Access account? I want to see that new Alien movie. That looks cool. I don't see. I'll DM on YouTube. How do you DM on YouTube? Or your email you throw out all the time? Yeah, you can do that. Clan the Spurs fan. And if I don't respond, spam me. Because I get a lot of emails too. No, that was for the homie who said I was capping. Oh, okay. Glenn, why you look like a part of Teenage Foot Gang from Mutant Ninja Turtles? I low-key do. That's funny. That's actually really funny. Yeah, okay, that's fine. You just email me, okay? Bet. Yeah, you just email me. I'm going to type in, hold on. I'm putting it in my movies list. And I'm going to put James, or wait, no. James Dean. Cool. But yeah, no, from that demo reel though, for real, I actually did think that this was pretty good. I think a lot of people like, when they, and this is from a year ago, so you're probably even better now. But I think a lot of times, like, when people deliver lines, they just say it word for word and it comes out like hallmarky. But I thought that at least in these segments, it seemed pretty natural. And as far as knocking the books off the table, I mean, that's the script, that's not you. That's not your fault. If the script says now knock down the books off, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? You got to do what you got to do. But this is natural. It felt natural. It seemed like this person actually did hurt you. I have no idea what's going on, but it seemed like she hurt you. Good stuff. We got a lot of talent in the Spurs community, guys. We have a lot of talent. I'm going to get a new reel up soon with less dark actions. I got a better stoner uplifting vibe, as you will tell when you catch the movie. Yeah, dude. Okay, don't take this the wrong way, but you don't look like him. But no, you actually don't look like him. Well, hold on. You have the same hair, though. Gosh, I can't remember what the guy's name is. I just typed in long hair guy. Let's see. Yeah, you look nothing like this dude. But you do have hair like him. And he was a stoner in Stranger Things. A little bit. You got his hair. But yeah, don't take it wrong. You don't actually look like him. Haven't seen your stoner uplifting vibes, but I wonder if you could pull off this role. Oh! Somebody just... Wait, did you say it before or after I said it? Hey, I just said that? I did not take it from you. Did you say it before or after I said it? I was not looking at the chat. I'm saying you don't look like him, but you got his hair. And when you said stoner uplifting vibes, that's what I thought. So, anyways. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. It's time to get out. It's time to get out. Appreciate. No worries. Yeah, dude. Hey, man, I won't be able to do much, but I will push my part, okay? I love when people say, like, hey, I got this music. And if it's actually good, genuinely good, like, oh, I got this music that I'm working on, or, you know, like you're saying, like, oh, I'm in this movie. Like, if you're good, I genuinely enjoy it, and I enjoyed that reel, I will push it. I will push it. I'll tell people to check you out. So, don't even worry about it. So, when that's out, I'll tell people to go check it out and give you a big shout out. Wemby next move. Okay, we're done. We're done talking about stuff. We're getting out of here. Thank you, dude, for showing me that James Dean. Really cool. Landon, it was just like as soon as you searched it up before you show the screen. Oh, okay. Thanks for the love, bro. Yeah, man. You should do the hoop grid for today. The heck is that? Get your workout in, clan. See you next stream. Yeah, I gotta go do that. You guys won't see me this weekend hanging out with my lady, but I will be back. I'll make another video Monday. We'll just take segments from this live stream for the weekend. All right, guys. I'll get with you later, man. Bye.